Great is the need for a New South Wales. The chaff wheels turn for the last time in the ronda tonight. The Davy lamps that shine so brightly, there's no more need for the lights. As the last piece of coal is cut from the belly of the black scene hole, the man walks home alone, past a church full of mourning souls. Throughout his lifetime, he has fought, he has given his life. In tears the congregation sing, come round thy room, my Lord. Great and he paid for my great-grandfather's deportation sale. Great, so great is the fair country. Great is the need for a New South Wales. The slack heap stares, it blocks out the sky, it keeps this from the grave. The stale beer spills from angry drinkers, their arguments do the same. A choir voice cries, it shatters the silence, where's the future in this place? The question hangs unanswered, all eyes on a newborn babe. In another lifetime, men fought hard, men gave their lives for the charter that would save their sons. Come round thy room, my Lord. Great, great change in a fair country. The future lies with our sons and daughters. South will meet with more. Say a prayer for the fair country. Great is the need for a New South Wales.
It's a fiercely beautiful country, has the oldest culture, literary culture in the Western world. And initially I found the country very frustrating, felt the need to move away. But through travelling internationally, I came to appreciate and love my home country of Wales. A Welshman is someone with a poem in his heart and a song in his soul.
Throughout a lifetime, men have fought, men have given their lives to hear a congregation sing, come round thy room, my Lord. Great, great change in the fair country. The future lies with our sons and daughters. South will meet with more. Say a prayer for the fair country. Great is the need for a New South Wales. Oh, someone hear my prayer. Oh, someone hear my prayer.
We've never been a band to try and say to our audience, go out and do this tomorrow, or, you know, and be the kind of leader type
No, but you've used images of riots and violence quite a lot.
No, we've never used images of riots and violence. I think that's a misunderstanding of the alarm. When we wrote a song called Marching On in 1983, people thought that was about war and violence and anger. And whereas what we were trying to show was people changing their world. And we're seeing that. In 1990, we've seen the people tearing down the Berlin Wall, an exodus of people from the east to the west. And that is the kind of feeling that we were writing about in a song like Marching On. And I think that now, as you know, pop historians, people who've maybe even written the alarm off should look back over the band in the light of change as it is taking place in the world right now, and re-look at some of the things that we've written. They were naive at the time, people said, but not so naive when the Berlin Wall's taken down. If I'd said to you 2 years ago, Berlin Wall's going to come down soon, you wouldn't have believed me. No way.
Well, even the day before I would have believed you.
We don't tend to pick headlines off a paper and then write a song about it. We write what we feel. And I think that is where we've probably remained different out of certain artistic circles, where people tend to be very topical and write about what everybody else sees around them. We just like, as I said before, to reiterate, writing what we feel. And if people shoot us down for that, then fine. But we're still going to carry on doing what we do and still believe in what we do.
You were asked by Bob Dylan to open for his shows. How was that, to work with him?
It was a tremendous experience to work with someone like Bob Dylan, to work with him for a period of 2 months on a coast-to-coast American tour. We got reasonably close to him. He was very interested in Wales because he'd taken his name from Dylan Thomas, the Welsh poet, and we would play the Bells of Rumney, and he would always come out of his dressing room to hear us playing, and eventually invited us on stage to play with him as well. And to stand on the mic and sing, cheek to cheek with Bob Dylan was something I'll never forget. I think that it's a kind of experience that you can only appreciate in later life, in a way. I'm sure one day my son's going to come up to me and say, "Dad, who's this Bob Dylan? I keep hearing these old records," and I'll say, "Yeah, well, I've got a story about him, son." And that's when I think it will become something really special.
What is the highlight so far in your career?
I don't know. We're sort of agreed. We've taken each day as it comes, really. I mean, we've had some really special days and some really hard days. I mean, on the last tour, we discovered a song, which is sort of a highlight before we started the tour, by a certain 60s singer called Neil Young, who'd been away for a long time and come back and written probably one of the best songs in the last couple of years, called "Rockin' in the Free World." And we started playing the song just because we'd heard an acoustic version of it as a band, and we played it front every night of the tour. And strange enough, when we got to play New York City, who should turn up at the show but Neil Young? And Mike, with some gentle persuasion, a little bit of artistic banter, managed just to get him on the stage and play with us.
Wow.
And that was really good, because it was like Neil Young coming to play with the alarm, and that was a special moment.